there with Matt Bonner. And it's Parker in at the point.
Well, Kawhi Leonard last season, upping his scoring and rebounding rates. He shot over 50% from the field, which is excellent for a perimeter player.
Here's Duncan. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
You know, I get the feeling that Tim Duncan would make a mean poker player. With his reluctance to display emotion on the court, it's pretty clear when he's on the court, the big fundamental is all business.
And it's LeBron missing.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start. You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
Back to Love. Marion dishes to Irving. Here's Varejao. San Antonio with the rebound. Bonner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's 5 shots without a conversion. A very tough start coming out of the half.
Ginobili's checking for Green. Duncan with the bucket.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball.
And you talk about Duncan's reserved demeanor, snubbed from the All-Star game last season, but you never hear him complain. That's just not how he does things.
LeBron with the bucket.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there. Showing some strength in the paint. Tough rebound.
Parker with the steal. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense. It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And for Duncan, as respected Clark as he is, you wonder if he's gotten the recognition that he truly deserves.
Well, it's like a lot of things, Kevin. Sometimes you don't truly appreciate it until it's gone. But he's one of the 10 best players of all time in my book. Consistency, high-level performance, championships, every measure you use to evaluate him makes him one of the 10 best to play.
Well, Clark, a bit of a down year shooting-wise for Kyrie Irving last season.
Yeah, it sure was, and you heard some sources within the Cavs organization questioning his leadership, too. I mean, the chemistry in Cleveland not really where it needed to be, kind of a mess all season, quite honestly. And Irving is still young, has a lot on his shoulders, and maybe started to show some of the frustration with the expectations and demands that have been placed on him. But now, you know, as he continues to grow as a leader, having LeBron James there and some other veterans who've come in should really help smooth that out for the young standout.
3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Parker drives in. There's the block. They recover it.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
And Varejao kicks to Love. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. San Antonio's getting blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Here's Bonner. Another shot. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Sinks the triple. Ginobili's got 5 points so far.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Well, Dion Waiters, a Philly kid, plays with a chip on his shoulder, Clark. Always a ton of confidence.
Yeah, you know, but I like his edge and his chip, but I think sometimes his emotions get the best of him. When he gets frustrated, we've seen it affect his play and his demeanor on the court. Hopefully that's just a maturation thing with him, because it could derail his potential if he doesn't get it under wraps.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Miller comes in for Irving. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got the game tied up here for Cleveland. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
And for Waiters, we've heard the rumblings. He's butting heads with coaches and teammates. He's dismissed from the practice. His name has been all over trade talks since he's been in Cleveland. But on the plus side, he's working hard to improve as a player. He's very gifted.
Stolen by Thompson.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here. It's pretty simple, guys. It's not complicated. The solution to ending this run will be to get back and actually be serious about playing some defense here.
Yeah, mentally, they look defeated. I mean, every single hoop is coming in transition, and I don't know if they're going to compete here tonight or not.
Here's Waiters, and it's blocked. Here's Joseph. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. San Antonio trailing here. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Marion is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Miller in the 3 spot. Picked his pocket. And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does decide this game, Clark. That's a huge swing there.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Dion Waiters going into last season working on playing off the ball, whether, catch and shoot, Steve, or coming off screens.
Yeah, he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, but playing alongside Kyrie Irving, he's got to be more effective without the ball, working off those screens and learning to play with Irving.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mike Miller. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Corey Joseph.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
The drive by James. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Strong move to the basket. Those are 2 big points there to trim the lead.
And Waiters really has tried to emphasize staying on balance with his shot. Taking better shots, better quality shots within the offense. We saw the results. There was an uptick in his percentages from the field and from long range as well.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Parker hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Waiters. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 9 points for Dion Waiters.
And Waiters still a volume scorer. To improve his efficiency, he's got to get that free throw percentage back up and become more consistent finishing inside. But he's a natural scorer. He certainly has the talent.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Cleveland?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight.
And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. San Antonio also making a switch. Bonner's checked in.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Not that time. They weren't about to take those points away from him. He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Feeds it to Green. Outside Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Here's James. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Green, the pass to Bonner. Out to Parker. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Rejected by LeBron. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Thompson with the ball. Ball's knocked loose. Parker with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Good. Bonner's got 4 points now in the quarter. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, defensively, they've played with high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for the Spurs. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
Parker with a clean look. Nails it. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Man, Parker can be an offensive force when he gets going like this.
And now in transition is Parker. Here we go.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
I like it. Sometimes you got to take chances in this game, especially right where they are in this game. No time to get conservative.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Marion. Good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch. That bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop can seal the deal.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
It's the first that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Parker with the three. Beats the buzzer.
Wow!
Down it goes at the buzzer. A spectacular finish to this game.
Breathtaking, Steve. Absolutely breathtaking. I'm out of breath.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Tony Parker.